Hi guys. And we are discussing about Mule 4.x. Definitely, before coming to the demo session, you might have searched something about a Mule. So, can anyone tell me what is this Mule 4? Your question started from right now. What is a Mule 4?
It's an integrated platform.
Okay,
So it's an
okay, what?
API integration platform. 4 is something like a version of that MuleSoft, Mule 3, Mule 4, and it's like
Exactly,
something related to Salesforce product.
exactly. In
Like recently, Salesforce.
2018,
Yeah,
yeah, in
yeah.
2018, they acquired this MuleSoft. That means previously MuleSoft is an independent body. After that, Salesforce acquired this tool, right? Once they acquired, they released the latest version called Mule 4. Okay. Previously, it was Mule 3. When you compare with the Mule 3 with the Mule 4, many people have a question definitely by this time. Do you need to have some knowledge on Mule 3 when you're learning a Mule 4? Answer is no. Absolutely no. When you compare with the Mule 3 with the Mule 4, these two are two in distinct bodies, or you can say the language is totally different. The concept is same, but the usage is totally different. Mule, when you compare with the Mule 3, Mule 4 is very easy, very easy to learn, very easy to apply, and very easy to use. Okay, you'll see how easy it is, and that too you will come to know about Mule 4 how it is easy if you know about a Mule 3, right? So because I have some knowledge on Mule 3, I'm able to compare that and I can tell you that point. Right. So if you're learning Mule 4 for the first time, please learn this as a fresh tool. Even though if you are from different integration platform, the concepts everywhere same. Okay. How you apply this tool, how you use this tool is important here. Right. Please learn this tool as a fresh tool. Please listen the sessions with an empty cup. Don't carry that baggage that you have integration background or you have some other experience and all, because it will affect in learning process. It will affect your learning Mule process. Okay, so I request everyone, if you are having experience either integration or IT, I will treat everyone as zero. Everyone as zero in IT, then I will start the course from the scratch, right? So please listen as it is. Sometimes you may feel it's very basic, sometimes you may feel it may be very advanced. This course is designed in such a way every fresher also should understand, every experienced candidate also should have some knowledge or should feel something different at the end of the sessions. That is my ultimate idea here, right? So Mule 4, we are learning which version of MuleSoft, guys? We are going to learn. Yes.
Mule 4.
Unmute
Mule
your
4.
mics and please respond, please participate. Interactive sessions. Yes.
Mule
Mule
4.
Which
Hmm.
version of MuleSoft we are going to learn?
Mule
Mule
Real
4.
4.
for Philip, yeah.
Mule
4.
4.
Mule 4. And what is the dot X?
Yeah.
What is the dot X? Dot X represents a minor versions. They will be keep on doing the enhancements on the particular server. They will be keep on releasing the versions of the Mule 4. Right now, the latest version of Mule is what? Any idea? Any guess? 4 dot?
Two.
No, no. Sorry. Any other answers? It's a 4.4,
Yeah.
4.4. Okay, the latest version of Mule is what? If anyone asks you, what is the version you are learning on Mule? Latest version. It's a simply say 4.4. Right? We are going to learn in our session also 4.4. Mule is the runtime. Basically, that is the version. Generally we'll call the version as Mule version. That is nothing but a Mule runtime version. Mule is having their separate server to deploy their Mule applications. So Mule server. That means Mule runtime. Mule runtime version 4. In that, the latest version is 4.4. Okay. Next, we are aiming. 1 second. Yeah, we are aiming for MCD level 1 certification. There are few certifications in Mule. For developer, only one, right? Only one means, again, if you are coming from, see, I don't want to concentrate on what is a Mule, how it works and all in the demo session. I want to concentrate my agenda for the for the main agenda for the demo session is how our training is different from others, and what are the sources you are going to get to learn this tool, and what are the topics I'm going to cover. That is my main focus, not about a MuleSoft, because MuleSoft, if you browse also, you'll come to know what is a MuleSoft integration platform. So it will act as a tool between two entities. That information you'll come to know from anywhere. Okay. So what is present inside that and how we are going to cover up that, that's what we need to focus on the demo. You need to take a call whether I need to join to the sessions or not, whether my pace, my English is able to understand to you or not. That's what you need to take the points there, right? And how I am presenting, whether you are able to catch up that presentation or not. Okay, that's what you need to understand from the demo, and you need to take a call, right? Anyway, is even though if I tell the demo superb, one concept very superb, after that training programs goes for a wrong, what to do? Nothing. So my point is, take a call wisely based on the sources what I'm providing and how I'm presenting this demo session. Yeah. So MCD level 1, MCD level 1. It's a developer certification. D means developer. MuleSoft certified developer level 1. We are going to aim for the certification. There is no level 2, by the way. There is no level 2. This is a developer certification. Okay. And if you are coming from Mule 4, there is one more certification for this. This is also a developer certification, but it is for Mule 3. You are coming from Mule 3. Okay, it's like a maintenance, you can say, right? So but we are going to concentrate on, we are going to get a certification for a developer on a MCD. That means MuleSoft certified developer. And apart from this, if you want to go with the architect, so there is an MCIA, MCPA. So two types of certification at a architect level, right? So I will guide you how to clear the certification on MCIA. When the course progress, I will guide you how to clear the certification on MCIA and what are the videos you need to refer. All these things I will let you know in the sessions. MCIA, MuleSoft Certified Integration Architecture Solutions, Platform Architecture Solutions. That is the difference. Okay. And apart from that, we have one more certification called RAML. On RAML, if you heard about a word called RAML, we have a separate certification for RAML. So in this MCD, when we in my course, I'm covering this RAML part also. I'm going to give huge documentation on a RAML, huge documentation on how to create a APIs, what are the internal parts of the RAML, and how to what is that language basically. RAML means RESTful API Modeling Language. It's a language. So I am giving a huge documentation for the RAML part. If you clearly participate and practice the RAML part, definitely I can give that you can clear the certification as well on the RAML. Okay, and financially, if you don't have any voucher for to write an exam with MCD, that means MuleSoft certified developer, then I can help you with some discounted vouchers. I have a lot of vendors with me. I know many people, many vendors, they can arrange some discounted vouchers for my candidates. So, and that I will speak in the training progress, right now, not right now, it's too early. So in financially also I can help for my candidates to get some discounts to book the slot for the certification. Okay. So if you have any questions anytime, please stop me there itself and you can ask me. No need to wait till the end of the sessions. You can ask immediately at that moment itself, so that you can go with a clear mind to the next step. Okay, not only now, in the sessions also, you can stop me then and there and you can ask me the questions.
Uh,
Yeah. Any
Sujit,
questions?
hello.
Yes.
Hi, Sujit. This is Srividya.
Right.
Actually, I have a question regarding MuleSoft. Actually, I have 10 years of experience in .NET, and I
Mm-hmm.
want to move to MuleSoft to learn.
Okay. Okay.
And so my question here is I want to be in only in one product like MuleSoft kind of. So what is there any other needs to know about any other technology need to be know if I want to be
No, no,
in
no.
only in
These no, no,
MuleSoft?
no. These general questions I will handle at the last. Okay,
Okay,
we'll go leg by leg. I mean, as of now, in this part, in the certification part, any questions, I will handle it as of now. That means this leg, we'll go sequentially one by one, so that we will
okay,
not miss, we will not go randomly.
okay, okay. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. So, any questions here on the certification part for anyone? Okay, let's move on to the next step. I divided this entire demo session into 3 parts. One is um, what are the, first step is what are the documents I'm going to give in order to get a hands-on experience. The first step is what are the documents, and second step I will be giving some use case. So it's too early to talk about a use case, but I will give you the gist of that use case, overview of the use case, so that you can understand as a MuleSoft developer what you are going to do and where we stands. Third step, what are the topics I'm going to cover and the prerequisites to learn this tool. Okay, I think this question, this particular topic will answer your question, Srividya. I think so. Right? We'll come to that part.
Okay.
Yeah. So what are the documents? Okay, you are learning tool from my side. You are able to understand the concept. So, you are everyday recording also will be shared from my side for the particular day. So you are able to understand the concept in the session. You gone through the video one more time and you are perfect in the particular topic. But how you will be getting a hands-on experiences matters here, right? So once you enroll to the training program, I will be giving it 2 zip files from my side. 2 zip files. One is software zip file. What and all of the softwares required to the training program, I already downloaded and given as a zip file. Okay, you can download it and you can set up on your desktop. I will tell, and when a particular topic comes, which software to be used. Okay, no need to install on the upfront everything. Not required. Just download and keep it ready on your laptop. And we have one more zip file, mule42021u. Once I extract that, let me extract that and show you what are the documents present and how you are getting a hands-on experience here. See, in this zip file, if you extract that, you can see 2 more subfolders, Mule4 Labs and Mule4 Workspace. So for each and every topic, I have created one document. I have created one document. You can see my own document, right? Remaining all are dependencies to my project. That means what and all required as a supported files I already given in the folder, right? So can you please tell me any of the document to open? I will open and show you. Remaining all other documents also the same. It will be similar. So I just want to show you one of the document randomly. You can pick which document I want to show you. Just pick anything. Just
Scattergather.
click it.
Scattergather.
Scatter. Very good, and very important one you selected. When you come to the topic scatter gather, please understand you are completed half of the sessions. That means in the concept which you have completed half of the sessions with the help of a scatter gather concept. And what are the topics covered till now, till that point of time, we are going to create one small project. We are going to create one mini project. Wait is my organization's personal organization. I'm the director for that. And you can see here lab using a scatter gather router, right? Basically it's a router. So step one, I have clearly given step-by-step process here, and when you by the time when you reach this document, you definitely gone through my session and you already gone through the video. You have a fair knowledge on the concept. So how to practice? I already given step by step here. So in this lab, you will be working on a so and so project. What is this project? We require some platform to practice, right? That is nothing but a Anypoint Studio. This is an Anypoint Studio. It's an IDE, integrated development environment. So here you can create your own projects. And in my training program, I have given predefined projects also to practice. So where you can find the predefined projects in this folder, if you can see, there is one more workspace, right? Where I have given a projects. For each and every topic, I have created a project. You need to read the document. You need to treat the document as a requirement. Based on that, you need to practice. So you can import a start project. See, for every topic, there is a start and solution. If you can see, Mule Basic start solution, MUnit start and solution, Scatter Gather start and solution. So start project is an empty project. Empty project. It's a plain empty project. So from the scratch, you need to you need to develop the logic in the start project. While practicing, if you have any questions, if you are not able to crack that what it is, then you can go to the solution. You can import the solution project to the Anypoint Studio and you can refer. So basically, you need to import the start and solution projects into the Anypoint Studio. So here you can see Mule Basic Start and Mule Basic Solution. So I imported a start project and I worked on that. I will be showing in the session how to practice that and all. Just you need to replicate it. Once you get a hands-on, you can try out of the box. Okay, it's a free hand to you. So, but my suggestion, my request, please follow my suggestions in the session. You will not get any issues. Okay, syntax issues or like that, right? So again, if you get issues, that is a good learning. Again, I can tell. If you how many issues you get, how many issues you are able to resolve on your own, that is a good learning. That much you are confident on the train or confident on the tool, right? So for small questions, I will definitely not answer. If I know that if I already answered that questions in the session and you can able to crack it, if I know that, definitely I will not answer that. Please understand, if I'm not answering, that is a very small question, and you only, if you think, you can only crack it. Okay, if I feel that it is little bit critical at your level, definitely I will pitch into that and I will try to give the solution for that. Got it? This is how my candidates will practice all the topics. So any questions in the topics wise, sorry, practice, how you will get a practice hands-on experience and all. A lot of tools I'm giving here, a lot of resources I'm provided here. It is taken around 6 months time to create all these documents, all this structure. So please utilize that. Everything is going in a structured way, link
So
between one to one.
yes.
Yeah. Any questions here? Any questions in this slide? Document slide?
No, Sujit.
No questions from my end.
No. No.
Right. Thank you. Thanks for the confirmation. And
Sujit,
let
one
me
quick
talk about.
query.
Yes,
Sorry
please.
to. So, as you mentioned, like there will be the topic level, topic-wise documentation as well as the start project and solution project, right?
Exactly.
So, will we also have any end-to-end project like something where we are going to use all these stuffs like
Ah,
majority of
yeah.
the topics? So, are we going to
Yes.
cover that also in the training?
Yes, yes, yes. So as I told you, in the mid of the training, there is a scatter gather project, right? Scatter gather. This will talk what are the topics I covered till now. I will give the requirement. Based on that, you need to create one small project by using, let's take, I completed a how to consume a REST API, how to consume a SOAP API, and how to consume the database, how basically how to connect to the database. So with the combination of all these three and with the combination of scatter gather, I want you to create one mini project over there. That is one. That is a mid training project. At the end of the sessions, I mean, after completion of all the concepts and all, we are going to create entire SDLC. That means entire software development life cycle of a Mule application, right from gathering the requirement till applying the policies. We are going to create one banking application. So we are going to create an API for that. We are going to apply the security policies. We are going to deploy. We are going to talk about different deployment strategies. So entire SDLC part will be covered in this banking application. This is the end training project. This is the mid training project. Clear?
Yes,
Hello.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Any other questions, guys?
No.
So if even though if I am taking 5 minutes time, I want to very sure what you are getting. So any questions? All right. Shall we move on?
No. Yes.
Yeah, we can move on. Yeah.
So I will tell a simple use case, okay, which you are using on day to day. With that example, I will try to explain because I have people from different backgrounds, even the freshers. Like Shailesh is, he came from directly from my side. I'm taking his name because I know about his domain and all. So he's a very new guy to the IT side. So we have a people mixture of people in the batch. So I need to concentrate on each and every person here, right? So I'll tell a very simple example. As a MuleSoft developer, what is your role? I mean, where your stands in a normal entire project. There is a client. Client name is Redbus. So everyone knows Redbus.
Yes. Yes.
Anyone here not aware of Redbus? I can see one participant with the name AY. May I know who is this? Display name is AY.
It's Anil.
Anil. Can you please rename that Anil so that it is
Yeah.
easy to pick the name? Yeah. Thank you. So Redbus. Redbus is a client. Actually, he came to me. I'm a web developer right now. Okay. He came to me and he asked me to develop one web application. web application for his website. What is the requirement? If any of the user log into his website, and if it gives some, what is the Redbus website? Can you please tell me what is the Redbus website first of all?
The
It's
bus.
a online
Bus
bus booking
ticket
portal.
booking.
Yeah.
It's an online portal where we
For
can
bus.
compare the prices, and where we can get all the bus details of different vendors, isn't it? It is providing on the same page, correct? Who are the different vendors? Can you name three vendors? Three different vendors, individual vendor, or two. Let's take two. Yeah, two.
Orange, Morningstar,
Orange. Orange
Morningstar,
Travels is one, and
Case name.
Morningstar.
Morningstar. Morningstar. I will take Morningstar. Okay. Two travels. They are also having
Abibus.
their individual websites, isn't it? Yes, sir. They also will be
Yes.
having some their individual website. You can book the ticket from Orange Travels alone or from the Redbus also. Yes, sir. No? Right.
Yes.
Um, my point is, when the Redbus comes, when the Redbus, when we are creating a Redbus applications, the requirement is when client is sending a request from and to, and if you click on a submit button, the request should go to all the applications concurrently. What do you mean by concurrently?
Same time.
Concurrently means same time, parallel processing, right? The request should go to all these applications concurrently. Okay. Next, once a client is sending, I mean, when we send a request to that applications, it will execute some logic and will give some response back, right? In their own form. So can you please name some fields present inside that, like um, price is one. Here in Orange Travels, it is tagged as a price. In Morningstar, it is tagged as a cost. Okay. The value is what? If it is from Bangalore to Hyderabad, normally the prices will be around 1.5k. Maybe some travels it is 1k. Okay, that's it. Right. His requirement is what? He want to fetch these details. That means fetch these values, and he want to display on his application 1.5k and 1k. Okay, and he want to map these values not to price or not to cost, his own format, like rate, like rate. So can he do that with the help of what? With the help of some integration platform in between. So he will choose one integration platform. When client send a request, the request should go to integration application. How it goes, why you should go, all these things we'll discuss in our session, right? So my integration platform will listen for that request, and then the request should go to multiple applications. So how many requests we are getting from Redbus? One. Should convert into two, correct? So here we use one component. So what type of component it is, guys? You use at your home also. Outside signal you connected to that particular device. All electronic devices in your home are connected to that device. So what is the device?
Router.
Exactly. Router, which will route to the multiple components. So here I will name this router as scatter gather. Scatter, it will scatter the request. That means it will take a copy of that single request, and its responsibility to send the request to the devices what you connected. So from here it will send the request to application. How many applications you are connected while writing the logic, that many requests will be scattered. At the same time, it will execute the logic at the third party applications and will get the response. That means it will gather the response. Gather the response. This responses is there in one format. This is format of Orange, and this is the format of Morning, right? Maybe JSON, XML, Java formats are there. I don't want to go into technically right now. So this is the format coming from Orange. This is the format coming from Morningstar. So that formats I need to convert into which format? In the sense integration developer, what I want to take these two different formats and then I want to convert that formats into my client format. That means you want to convert that into Redbus format. So here I will use one component called transformer, where it will convert from one format to another format, and it will map the data to their own fields. For example, here these 1.5k and 1k are mapped to cost and price in orange. So I will basically I will take that information. That means in the transformer I will take that information 1.5k and 1k with the price and cost. Now what I will do, I will map that to red tag here. By using what language I can do all this mapping? In Mule, we use data weave language. Data weave language, which is provided by the MuleSoft. Okay, it's a functional programming. Okay, I will talk about that in later part of the sessions. We are going to use data weave language in order to convert from one format to another format, or else if you want to write your own logic based on the existing one as well. Got it? At the end of the Mule application, whatever the details, that details will be given back to the client in the desired format, and here the presentation layer will be decided by the web developer. Okay, what is the font to be given for this rate, and what is the background color to be given, and if the image, if the data is coming from Amazon, sorry, data is coming from orange, you need to give the orange travels image or logo. If it is coming from Morningstar logo, like that. So the presentation layer will be decided with the web developer. That integration logic, how to connect with external application, how to convert the data, all this stuff will be decided by the integration developer here. So we are going to use Mule as an integration. We basically will call that as an ESB. I know for freshers, these terminals are very, very new. It's too early to talk about it, but definitely I need to use the terminologies. Otherwise, if I'm not using it, how you will understand these terminologies are there? So if you feel anything new, please make a note and browse on that. That is the best learning process, right? So what we are trying to do, we are trying to carry the data from one location to another location, isn't it? Am I not trying to carry the data from one location to another location? Yes or no? In the previous days, what donkeys will do? Carry the goods? Yes or no? Please let me know
Yes.
how are you aware of now,
Yes.
aware or not.
Yes.
What the donkeys will
Yes.
do? It will carry goods from one location to another location. Here
Yes.
also, am I not doing the donkey work? Carrying the data from one location. Don't take me wrong way. Okay, I'm just telling this exact point here. Am I not carrying the data from one location to another location? Right?
Yes.
Have you seen the
Yes.
mule icon anytime?
Yes.
What it resembles?
Donkey.
Donkey face, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Is it?
this is
Yeah.
strange. We have not notified any day.
Is it? Let me show you. Let me show you that. Not notified now. This part,
Yeah, Sujit. Yeah,
yeah.
this
This
is
is what,
strange.
right? Yeah.
If you see in the second row, the last one, then it would be the same.
Same. This one, right?
The second row
Oh, this
second,
one.
and the last one.
Somehow you notice it, right? That's important. Wherever it is.
If you
Got
see
it?
the last, then it would be the same donkey face.
Yes, yes, yes. That's what I'm trying. So now you guys noticed why the MuleSoft name came?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. So jokes apart. So now you understood what we are going to do as in MuleSoft. Just now, as integration developer, right? So in detail,
Transport.
what is this ESB, how we get the data, how we convert the data into one format to another format, how we transfer the data back to the client, all these things in detail we'll talk about in our sessions. Got it? Any questions here? Just I want to give an overview.
No.
Shall we move on? Guys, please, others also please respond. Then only the sessions will be
Yes, we can move.
interesting. Otherwise, you just see the videos. In Udemy, a lot of videos are there. YouTube, we have a lot of videos. So if you are joining to the sessions, that you need to give the importance for the interaction, right? Yeah. So what is the next slide? What are the topics I'm going to cover? Correct. So basically, I'll not go in depth of the what are the topics I'm going to cover and all, because it's a standard agenda from almost a certified agenda from the MuleSoft, which will cover all the fundamentals of what you need or what you're required to learn this tool and all. So I will just summarize that each and every topic here. So first we will talk about what is an point-to-point integration and what are the problems of point-to-point integration and why ESBs came into the picture. How ESB can resolve the point-to-point integration problem. And then we'll see what is an orchestration concept and what is the hierarchy of a Mule application, what is an architecture of any point platform. So first three sessions will be fully of theoretical, where I will try to explain. I try to inject what is a mule. I'll make you to understand what is a mule, what is the concept behind that, what is an orchestration, why this ESB is required, right? So by completion of three sessions, you will be in a position to understand what is a mule. So let me show you the glance of that pictures. I will take any of those sessions. So in process of learning an ESB, we'll learn what is the loose coupling, what is the logical coupling, and then we'll talk about what is an ESB, and then we'll talk about orchestration. So orchestration is also with the picture, you can see what is an orchestration, what is the hierarchy of a Mule application. In that Mule application, what is an XML and what is the structure of this XML, and what is the entire SDLC. In that process, we learn how we can create an API by using a YAML and what are the applications present in the AnyPoint platform account. This is the architecture of AnyPoint platform. In this particular session, I will be giving a one-liner of each and every concept. Okay. So by completion of this first module will take 3 days. By completion of first 3 days, you will understand what is the Mule, right? Then slowly we'll start with the first Hello World project. This session is very important in my entire sessions. If you understand the concept of Hello World, how it works behind the scenes, let me show you the picture. Yeah, if you understand this picture from the client, how you are receiving the request, how it is getting converted behind the scenes, and once it converted, how the request is given back to the client, what's happening behind the scenes is most important. So if you understand that what is the Mule event and all, you are almost through with the MuleSoft. Okay, you will understand how it works first, then how we can incorporate different type of integrations inside that, right? So base point, the fundamentals are very important. Without fundamentals, even though if you build a building, it will collapse. So fundamentals are very important. So I will start with the first Hello World project. Why I have taken a very small Hello World project? Because I need to explain how it works behind the scenes. If you have that idea, any complex project also will fall under the same way, right? So whenever you see there is a lab, please understand there is a lab document for that topic. Okay. Next up. Mule is totally about the modules. Some Java developer has given a class to you, so you want to consume the methods present in it. So they have introduced one module called Java module. In that Java module, we have a lot of connectors, how we can connect to that and how we can consume that, right? So by seeing this Java, please don't understand or don't panic. Many people will get panic. Do I require a Java knowledge? Not required at all. Java module means from your Mule application, you are consuming the Java class. Okay, you are not writing a Java class. Some developer has given to you. You are going to consume that. Okay, how to consume? I will tell you. Doesn't mean that we require Java knowledge. No. See, for example, you know Android mobile and iOS, right? So, do you know how they designed it, or you know how to use it? Same way, you should know how to use this Mule application. Of course, this entire Mule application is created by using a Java language. That is a different story. So they have given a lot of connectors. No need to worry at all. Already the logic is given, written and given to you. Only you need to drag and drop. See, all these components are created by using a Java language. So you need to drag and drop of the connectors from the MuleSoft library. We'll call that as a Mule palette, or in other words, we'll call that as an exchange. So from that exchange, you are going to drag and drop the connectors. For if you drag and drop any of the connector, automatically XML is get created behind the scenes. You don't need to write any XML there. Just drag and drop, automatically XML will be created. But XML is one of the prerequisite to learn this course, because by seeing this, at least you need to know what is a root tag, what is a child tag and all. XML is very important. Not only in MuleSoft, anywhere nowadays in IT, we require this minimum formats, like what is a JSON, what is an XML, these two specifically, right? In my prerequisites also I'm telling we required XML format structure to know, and what is an XML structure to know before starting all the sessions. Okay, any which is by Monday also you can get that knowledge. We can use this weekend for that, right? If you are continuing those sessions. And the most important prerequisite is web services. Web services. If you're not aware of web services, just browse on YouTube. You will be getting a lot of videos on the web services. So at least the basic, when I say the prerequisite, it's a basic is enough. What is what? No need to go dive deep into it, not required. So just a basics is enough. Got it? Next. Yeah, where is stop? Yeah, so Java module. We are going to start with the Java module, and we have a lab for that. So by the completion of module 3, you are going to create your own projects, and you are going to deploy the applications in the local servers, in the development servers. Suppose if you want to deploy that application of production server, production environment. So there are different deployment strategies. Out of that, first two we are going to use on-premises deployment and a hybrid deployment, right? So we'll talk about the first two deployment strategies. And a bit fast here, twice. And consuming one type of integration from your Mule application. See, in this example also, what I just told right now, in our example also, do you see any consuming API in this picture? I'm sending a request from the router to Orange. Orange is the different application that is exposed as an API. So from the router, I am consuming the Orange API. From the router, I'm consuming the Morningstar API. That means it could be SOAP API or it could be REST API. I don't know. Okay, it could be any of API. You need to know how to consume that APIs. Okay, that is nothing but how to write a logic to consume a REST API. That's we are going to learn. How to consume third-party SOAP API, we need to learn. So we have two different labs for that. One more type of integration, file integration. How you are going to connect with the local file system. Any new file is added, how automatically your file should be triggered, your application should be triggered, or your flow should be triggered. So how to read a file, how to write a file, any new modifications are done, how automatically your file should get processed. All these things we'll learn in our file endpoint. It's a very small concept, and if you're coming from programming background, definitely you know about what is a file. The concept is same. How we are using in a Mule is different. I will show you that part, and we have a lab for that. And one more type of integration called database. That's database integration. We are going to use MySQL as a database vendor. So we are going to see how to connect with the database, establish a connection, how to externalize that connection, and how to secure that connection. My intention is not to talk about database concepts. That means database like what is a query or what is select query. No, you should have some knowledge on the SQL concept. So I will show you by writing one of the query, I will get the data from the database and I will show you that part, right? So I have two labs for that. Then watermarking. I will talk about this watermarking in a session with a practical example. And domains. Mule is totally about a configurations, connections. If you have multiple connections, which is repeated in a different projects, we can write globally and we can use it. So writing global is nothing but a domain project. So this domain project can be used across the projects. The connection can be reused. Okay, in detail with a practical example I will show you in the sessions. Router. So just now we have seen one example. With that example we have seen the router. What is the router? Scatter gather router. So when you reach this particular module, you will be in a position to understand, you can create our mini project, okay, with the help of REST application, SOAP application database, and the scatter gather router. I'm giving the example in a picture mode. You need to implement that on your AnyPoint Studio, right? And the choice router, I will be talking about this choice router when I talk about a consuming REST API, okay? And one more type of integration, messaging integration. How to publish a message to the queue. You need to aware of what is a queue, what is the topic, how to send a message, how to sorry, not send, we should not use a send, how to publish a message, how to consume a message. Once you send a message, how the same thread will wait for that message. So nothing but a consume. How to consume the messages by with the selection mode. That means if I have 100 messages, how to process only one or two messages out of that. So we'll call that as a selector. So how to use the selector. So many things we are going to see in our JMS concept, and we are going to use ActiveMQ as a message broker and the transformer. Till now we discussed about the concepts. Now we are going to talk about the transformation. So with the transformer and with the help of data weave expressions, we are going to achieve lot of things. So when you reach the transformer per section, by the time I want everyone to complete the assignments till that particular time, we should not carry it to the next part. That means this training is divided into three. Till here one part, second part is about transformer exception handling, third part is about APIs finally. So in the second leg we are talking about a transformer with the data wave expressions. So we'll see how to create your own functions, how to use a predefined functions, and many other stuff as well, right? And we have a two labs, multiple labs for that. Basically it will cost around 3 sessions. And was one of the most important topic in IT, how to handle the exception, one of my favorite topic in all the concepts. So how to handle the purely concept, it's a purely concept. You need to understand how to catch the exception with the different strategies like on error, continue, on error, propagate, how to raise your own error, how to catch that error by using a try scope, what else, how to map the errors, how to create your custom errors. All these things we are going to see in our exception handling session. And emulate. Basically, emulate is not part of a fundamental, but I introduced this one in this sessions because you need to know how to write a test cases for your logic. Whatever the logic you created, you need to know about it, right? I mean, whether it is working fine, correct or not. Of course, on day to day, every day, once you write a logic, you will deploy that application and you will check. It is also comes under testing only, but it's a manual testing. If you want to write some test cases for that by using an M unit framework, we can write the test cases. And this M unit is coming along with your Anypoint Studio as a plugin. You don't need to specifically or explicitly install this M unit, not required. Okay. So till now, we understood about transformation, exception handling, writing the logic and all. Now we need to understand the power of an API. Why this API is come into the picture? Specifically API-led connectivity. Why this API-led connectivity come into the picture? Before that, what is the traditional approach? I will be explaining that with the use cases. Okay, what is the traditional approach, why we required this API-led connectivity approach, and what are the layers present in that API-led connectivity approach. Once you understand the power of an API, then we'll start our banking application. So in that process we'll see entire SDLC, gathering the requirement, how you are going to structure that text requirement into the API format by using a RAML. Our Mule application is going to expose as a REST application. It's a RAML, right? And using the mocking services. That means while developing the API, you want to get a feedback from a client whether you are designing correctly or not. So we enable a mocking server, we deploy it, and we'll get that information or feedback from the client. So how to enable that mocking URL, how to give the sample data, all these things we'll see. Once the API creation is done, what is the next step? Implementations. Till now all the sessions will talk about implementation only. You can do that implementation. Next part is how to use the API internally at an organization level. There is something called exchange. We can publish the API under the exchange. If the same API, if the client want to access it, we need to share to the public portal. Okay, all these things we'll see. Next, once the API is completed, the designing, everything is completed, then write the implementation. Then we need to deploy that application. So one more deployment strategy is pending called Cloud Hub deployment strategy. Cloud Hub is nothing but a name given by the MuleSoft for their cloud platform. They are having their own cloud platform called Cloud Hub. It's an iPaaS, integration platform as a service, right? And we'll create a proxy for that, because if you want to secure that application, you need to have something as a gateway in between the client and the application. So we'll create a proxy, okay, and then the policies will be applied on the proxy, and then your application is secure. So we'll see how to secure the policies, sorry, how to apply the policies also, okay, to achieve security. And as I told you, last but not the least, it's how to deploy the application from your on-premises to Cloud Hub. What is there in the Cloud Hub? So what are the changes you need to do at your application level on a Cloud Hub? All these things we'll discuss in our sessions. So that's all from my end about the topics. Any questions? Mule is very vast. Around 300 plus modules are there. Okay, I'm trying to give a platform here. Okay, if you know about all these concepts, you are in a position when any new requirement comes, you can go to the documentation of the MuleSoft. You know by the time what you are reading and how to apply and all. Okay, that knowledge we are taken here. Any questions?
Yeah, Sujit from Kiran side. Sujit,
Yes, Kiran.
am I audible?
Yes, it is audible.
Actually, you told that we need to write some test cases also, right? We are getting like user stories to write test cases. Like a
No,
tester,
no,
we need to write, or it will
no,
be
no, no, not
lengthily.
as a tester. No, no, not as a tester. We are as a developer. If you want to check, if you want to write a test cases for your logic, whatever the logic you created, simply there itself you can create a test cases for that. That means you know what is the input and what is the output for the logic, correct? So just you want to
Yeah.
test, we by giving some sample data.
Okay. That's
Yeah, I
it.
will tell the use case. For based on that use case, you can achieve that.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Sir, will we learn about other connectors like Salesforce, choice,
No,
batch count,
that's what I'm telling. That's what I'm. Salesforce and one more is what you said. One more you said.
choice router, batch count?
Choice router, we already just now I shown you, right? Where we use the choice router in the REST application. I told I will be covering that. Hmm? See,
Yes.
remaining that's what I'm telling. Connectors means modules. Around 300 plus modules are there. If you know about these modules, you will easily understand about the different modules, different connectors. We cannot cover all the connectors, right? Tomorrow, today you ask for Salesforce. Tomorrow, someone asks for Workday. Some other will ask for another. We can't cover. We can't accommodate all this in that 30 days training period. Correct. So I'm trying to give a platform here. If you know about these concepts, types of integrations, all the connectors will fall under the same. If you want especially about a Salesforce connector, if you know about the database, it is similar to that.
Oh.
Okay. Yes. Any other questions, please? Any other questions?
Yeah, Sujit. Hi, this is Bhikshu. Any prerequisites we have to learn before we start this course?
I told three prerequisites. One is web
Yeah, you
services.
said JSON, XML, JSON, and web services. Apart from
That's
that,
it. That's it. Nothing else. That is
okay.
that too
So if
basic
you
is
look,
enough.
yeah, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. No other prerequisite required. Sometimes in other trainings, I heard some other trainings also, they said zero prerequisites, but we require this information at least. Nothing to hide there. Definitely we need to have the basic information to move forward. Yes.
As a basic in the means of
I mean, what is the JSML? By seeing this, at least you need to know, okay, this is the JSON array, this is the JSON object which contains key value pairs. If it is XML, okay, this is an XML schema, this is the root tag, this is child tag. By seeing that format, you need to understand, correct? Otherwise, no
okay.
point. If you open that XML, if you don't know that is an XML structure, there is no use, right? So the basic part. Okay, I will tell for web services, in YouTube, there is one channel called Java Brings. Okay, I just came randomly through that. I like that video. If anyone not aware of web services, please go through that YouTube channel called Java Brains. Okay, in the Java Brains channel, just type for SOAP. Okay, you will be getting a list of videos. In that list of videos, first watch first video alone. Only watch first video. It is similar to my explanation, so I just connected to that. So definitely you also will understand that. So Java Brings is a channel. In that SOAP, in that first video, it will cost around 16 minutes only. Okay.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah. Any other questions?
Hi, Sujit, this is Vijay.
Yes, Vijay.
Yeah, these modules can enable to we can develop the real-time scenarios if we select
Of
any
course, everything is a
project.
real-time scenario only what I'm covering here. It's a replication of real-time scenarios. All the concepts what I'm giving here, all the projects what I'm giving is the real scenarios only. Expecting
This
some
much this knowledge will be enough for
we
to
will
get
get
the
2 years
job
of
and
experience from my training. See, we cannot parameterize or we cannot scale it. Is it enough or this is enough for the, I mean, for what you will do, I mean, for what you are asking for, is it enough? I mean, just generally, if you get some requirement which is not part of our session, then it is not, that is not enough. Understand? So
okay,
the concepts what I'm covering is the fundamentals, what you can get at. So on top of the platform, if you can see, you will understand remaining world. Okay, I'm trying to give a
okay,
platform.
okay,
If anyone tell that I can cover entire MuleSoft, which is a false statement. I don't want to give the false statements there.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Sujit.
Hi, Sujit. Yeah.
Yes.
Sujit, you said like there is a 30 hours watching for this training, right? 30 hours.
30 working
Day,
hours.
30 working hours. It means like
Monday to Friday, evening 6 p.m. to 7 p.m.
okay. What if I miss any one of the
Every
day,
day
like
recording will be given to you.
yeah. Okay, that's fine.
I will try to accommodate and I will figure it out the solutions for all this timeline. That's why I've taken the timelines here. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for your time.